Pisistratus. A word, please? Oh, of course, Queen of Ithaca. I hope I haven't been overstaying my welcome. Of course not. I see the way you make my boys so happy. But we have been receiving a lot of letters recently. It's for my dad, isn't it? Yeah, and I just wanted to make sure everything is all right at home. Theoretically, yes. You don't have to tell me or disclose anything. No, you deserve to know. He really wants me to get married. Oh! Oh! Oh, with my son? I mean, I would like that, but I don't know how Telemachus would feel about that. And my dad doesn't know I'm gay. Is it not just obvious? I mean, Telemachus didn't even have to come out to me. He just said, here's my boyfriend, and I went, okay. Yeah, but your guys' bond is so much stronger than mine and my dad's. I'm sorry to hear that. If there's anything I can do on my end, just let me know, and we can keep disregarding the letters. You don't have to do anything about them, and you can stay here as long as you'd like. Thank you, Lady Penelope, but you probably have a point. I probably should go back to him, and at least tell him what's going on in my life. I don't want to steer you one way or the other. I know, and you're not. I'll think it over. Just keep us informed, and we're here for you. Thank you. I can't believe I broke another vase. I could spend all day creating pieces out of clay and detailing them to perfection, and as soon as it's dried, I will break it, because I'm just that clumsy. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that vase that I spent the last week on, I broke it. Oh, that's quite a tragedy, my little prince. That's fine, you just seem a little distracted lately. Ever since you talked to my mom. Did she tell you any embarrassing stories about me? None of your childhood stories are embarrassing. They're cute. Lies. I once got stuck in a tree for like a whole day. Yeah, and I bet you were adorable stuck in that tree. Stop changing the subject. What is wrong? My father has been sending a few letters recently, requesting that I come home. And I feel like I owe him the chance to talk to me. So I'm going to return home. Oh, I knew you were gonna have to leave sooner or later. I don't know why I feel disappointed. My little prince, even if we're not physically together, you're still a part of me. And I was actually wondering if you'd be willing to come home with me for a little bit. Oh, to your kingdom. Yeah, if it's not too much of a bother. I can wrap up some stuff here, and yeah, I can come with you if you're fine with it. I'll show you all the places I grew up. And I'll also parade you around to all of my siblings. If you think too highly of me, I am not worth parading around. You, my dear prince, are priceless. Lady Penelope, it's a pleasure. Do you have a moment? Oh, sure thing. Yes, for you anytime. So I assume you heard that I'm going back home for a little bit. I really hope that my talk with you did not push you towards that decision. If you want, I can fight your dad. If you did, you would win. No need to state the obvious. No need to fight him. I'm sure it will be fine. So Telemachus told you that he's coming with? Yes, I hear he's very excited. Hopefully he doesn't pass out too much this time. As always, I'll guard him with my life. I trust you. You'll both be fine. I want to thank you for letting me stay here the last few months. Has it really been that long? It feels just like yesterday where my husband tried to attack you. Yeah, it's been great being here, and I enjoy my time with Telemachus very much. Which is why I'm hoping I could have your blessing. With what? It's pretty obvious to me that Telemachus is my one and only, and I would like to spend eternity with him. And he values your opinion. So I'm hoping I could have your support when I propose to him. Oh, my boy, I think you already know my answer. But I probably should talk to my husband. Do you mind if I get back to you? Of course, take your time. You're such a good kid. He's lucky to have you. I'm lucky to have him. I've broken or sprained every single finger in my hands. Sometimes you say things and I feel like I should lock you away in a room to make sure that you don't injure yourself any further. I feel like I'm doing good. I haven't broken a bone in like 9 months. What did you break then? It was my pinky toe. Telemachus, do you mind giving us a moment? Oh, yeah, me and Pisistratus can go outside. Actually, dear, can you go fetch us some wine? Me and your father would like to have a quick chat with Pisistratus. He's not in trouble for staying here that long, is he? No, it'll be a fast talk. Just go get the wine. Okay, I'll be right back. Your Highness, Your Majesty, how can I help you? I hear you want my son's hand in marriage. Yes, I'd like that very much, please. When battling for my wife's hand in marriage, I had to swear an oath to her kingdom. Would you be willing to swear an oath to us? If that's what needs to be done, of course. Would you sacrifice yourself for my son? Of course. Would you go to war for my son? If need be it, then yes. What is the toughest beast you've ever met? You, sir. Would you fight me for my son? If I must, sir. Odysseus, ease up on the threats. He's already fearful of you. I need to assure that he is serious about our son's hand in marriage. Of course he's serious. The first time you met him, you nearly killed him, and he is still around the palace, fawning over our son. All right, Penelope, you got a point. You have our blessing. I do? Of course. Yes. Oh, this is going to be so exciting. We'll meet you in Pylos in a week's time to see you propose. You guys just mean so much to Telemachus that I think it's important that you both be there. Might hate traveling, but this is a good cause for it. Don't worry, dear. I'll protect you this time. You are better company than 599 men. I'm still pretty sure you traveled with 600 men. To each their own. You got rings, kid? I commissioned an artist to deliver the rings just a few days after we arrive, so we should be set. You're such a sweet and thoughtful boy. Are you sure that you aren't going to need any help talking to your father? It's probably all in my head. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, good news. I got the wine. Bad news. Someone dropped a couple bottles of wine on the way over here. What are you guys talking about? Since your father doesn't have the best track record when it comes to traveling, we were just making sure that Pisistratus is very aware that we want him to take very good care of you while you travel to his hometown. Of course, Mom. He always takes really good care of me. I try. Safe travels, you two. I'll be right here waiting for you when you come back. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Thank you so much for your hospitality. And I assure you that my family and staff will greet him with open arms. Oh, don't say open arms around Dad. Give some war flashbacks. You're not wrong, but you could have just said that it's triggering for me. He's probably gonna stare off at a blank wall for like an hour. Sorry, it seems like I probably brought up something traumatic. You didn't know. I'm not gonna hold it against you. You know, this family might be small and a little broken, but at least we have each other. Come on, group hug for your journey. Yeah. We'll miss you. Travel safe. And Pisistratus, get over here so you can get in our group hug. Oh, you guys don't have to include me. Either you come willingly or I will have to drag your body over here. Penelope, you can't always threaten people to do what you want them to do. Oh, the threat's working. Alright, I'm coming in. We might not be blessed with the amount of seafood Ithaca has, but we can grill up a good boar and cattle. It makes sense. You guys are a little bit more landlocked and we have the coast along our shores to help us with fishing. It looks like there might be a party going on. There does seem to be a lot of commotion. Maybe it's a welcoming party? Nope, this is not like a party. This is a wedding. Oh, who's getting married? Pesto. Oh god, that was a lot of running. Regrets. Telemachus, this is my out-of-breath sister. Oh, this is your boyfriend. Oh my god, he's so cute. Yeah, I found the cutest one. Should we be concerned about her doubling over and gasping for air? Easy. Pleasure to meet you. Do you mind if I steal your boyfriend? You can't steal him, he's mine. What's going on? It's a pleasure to meet you. You can let go now. Nope, you're gonna stay with me. Come on, let's go. Oh, you're strong. My turn, repeat, what is going... Why is Saramides fighting Dad? I promise I'll take good care of him. Oh, the views from this alleyway are very breathtaking. You're not gonna murder me, are you? Quite the opposite. I'm keeping you safe. If you say so. Since you kidnapped me, can I request that instead of using me for an offering to the gods, you just instead use me for ransom? I'm not gonna kidnap you, even though I really want to. I bet I could get a pretty penny on your head. Am I free to leave? I'd really rather you didn't. I'm trying to keep you safe here. Safe from what? There's Meadeed and Dad are fighting, and honestly, as soon as Pesto realizes why, he will probably also be fighting. Does this have to do with the wedding that's happening? Mm-hmm. Might I ask whose wedding this is that we're unintentionally crashing? Pesto's. Excuse me? You dare question me? Show me some respect. I know what's best for the family. You can't force him into this. You can't push him like this. I've given him plenty of time to find someone to cherish and love. And he's not taking anything seriously, so might as well do it for him. This is not your call. This is not your choice. What the hell is this? Looks like the groom has finally arrived. Clean up. We can't have you late to your own wedding. What's brought this on? I'm taking matters into my own hands. You have never found interest in any of the suitors I've sent your way. Yeah, that's because none of them are my type. I didn't think I had to tell you that. You're just coming up with excuses and lies. I've sent so many people your way. Just to come to find out, recently, you've just gone off and had a vacation by yourself. What are you doing with your life? You're just gonna force me to marry someone? If that's what it takes. Why is it so important to you to have all of us just get married and start a family? Our strength in our kingdom has grown as our family has grown. I just want the best for you and our kingdom. Yet half the time you can't even remember that you have 9 children. You forget yourself. I'm still your king. Don't ever lay a hand on him again. Let's go, Pesto. You know, my siblings were always more of a parent than you ever were. And the reason I never went for any of the suitors you sent me is because I'm gay. And if you ever got to know me, maybe I'd tell you sooner. He's not worth your time. Come on, let's go. What do you mean you're leaving? I just got him home. He's not gonna set foot in that palace while you're acting like this. Okay, how's my hair? Frizzy, but in like a cute way? Why? I have a wedding to crash, and I better look good for it. What part of me protecting you makes you think that you're gonna go crash a wedding right now? I can't just sit around and let my boyfriend get married off unwillingly. There's Meadeed has it handled. Worst comes to worst, we'll go to plan B. But what if he doesn't have it handled? And what if I need to go do something? And, I can crash his party. I can take all the decorations and ruin the punch by putting alcohol in it. You're gonna spike the punch. What kind of parties have you been going to? I don't know. I've never been to a wedding before. What am I supposed to do? Might I recommend waiting for the ceremony to happen and then pushing the bride out of the way and taking her place and letting the ceremony to continue? Are you seriously trying to trick me into marrying your brother right now? Is it working? It is tempting. I just need to get some stuff from the palace. Do you need anything? No. Pesto, I don't know if we're going to be coming back here. Are you sure you don't need anything? Nothing that matters. Alright. Stay right here. Don't talk to anyone. And I'll be right on back. Take your time. None of this matters anyway. And for what it's worth, I'm proud of you for being true to who you are. Go, or we'll never leave. Fine. That was quite the show. Might I recommend uppercutting him next time? Oh, gods. Wait, aren't you Telemachus's mentor? I have many names and many jobs. But yeah, that was me. What are you doing here? There's tables and tables of free food. What am I not doing here? Oh, help yourself. That's all going to waste anyway. Oh, in that case, you don't have to tell me twice. Food's good, but you guys can work on your bread. I'll pass that along to the kitchen staff. Penelope makes great bread. Yeah, I miss them. What are you actually doing here? I can't just surprise the city and visit whenever? I mean, you could, it's just not that common. Mostly killing time. You guys seem to have a talented weaver on your hands. Arachne has challenged me to compete to see who's the best. She challenged a god? That usually doesn't go well. I don't know, I think it could be fun. You can't be this sad because of your dad. It's not just my dad. I was gonna propose to Telemachus, and now I feel like I have no power and nothing to really give him. And on top of that, the ring that I commissioned to propose to him with is going to be arriving at the palace while I'm not here. So you need a new ring. Yeah, but that's like the least of my concerns now. I'm no longer a prince. I mean, I could be, but I don't want to be associated with my dad right now, so is it even worth it? Should I even bother proposing? Does he make you happy? More than he'll ever know. Do you make him happy? I try. I hope I do. So if I find you a ring, will you propose? You don't have to find me a ring. You don't have to get me anything. You're a goddess. That didn't answer my question. I want to spend my life with Telemachus, with a ring or not. I want to be with him as long as he'll have me. And I hope this doesn't have him think of me any less. Are you just sitting out here talking to yourself? Athena, where did you go? I really don't think this is necessary. If you're going to be crashing a wedding, you have to look the part. I'm just gonna put some makeup here, and then we'll get you in some outfits. Isn't it typically like women wear makeup? Typically, but you look so cute in it. What am I even supposed to say? Move. I object to the wedding. Marry me instead? That sounds terrible. Easy, just offer yourself to him and proclaim your undying love to everyone in the city. He'll love it. What are you two doing? Telemachus, you look breathtaking. What's the occasion? Oh, I'm getting him prepared to crash your sister wanted to give me a makeover, right? A makeover, and that's it, and nothing else. We were just biding time, you know, just nothing happening, really. Oh, please stop licking my hand. So, how was your wedding? Not how I expected. Would have been better if you were at the end of the aisle. Oh. But you didn't, like, actually get married, though, right? No, but on the bright side, Dad now knows I'm gay. Oh, that's good. Oh, how'd he take it? We didn't give him time to react, but Pesto's also not allowed near the palace or around Father at any point. It's for the best. What happened? He hit me. Oh, Pesto! I will burn that palace to the ground with him in it. Stratus, are you okay? I am now. I'm sorry. I can't show you around the palace grounds, and I don't even know if I'll be able to have you meet all of my family. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I have you. Just go get the rest of the crew. I'll start dinner. Are you sure about that? Your house will be overrun. Let it. Sup, loser. Did you see how amazing her weaving skills were? It was an honor to lose to her. It's not that impressive. You both created the exact same scene. Incorrect. Mine portrayed how gods are superior to humans, and her tapestry portrayed how the gods' sins affect humans. She's such a clever girl. It was still the same scene. See Dad in the audience? Unfortunately. At worst, he'll kill her. At best, she'll never weave again. I do pity her. It seems that weaving is the only light in her life. Oh, by the way, is your boyfriend around? He is not my boyfriend. Sure, keep telling yourself that. Seriously, Athena? Just because I am frolicking with his wife doesn't mean that we're all together. Whatever you need, tell yourself. Do you need water or something to eat? You know, this feels very backwards. I'm used to be the one taking care of you. It can go both ways. Let me carry your worries. I don't want to go back to the palace. Why would you go there? If I don't return, I lose my status. I lose my riches. I wouldn't be a prince anymore. You are his own flesh and blood, and yet he hits you. I don't want you to be at an unnecessary risk. Would you still love me if I had nothing to offer? Is that what this is about? It's a serious question. Mrs. Stratus, I love you for you, not your status, not your riches, not your power. I love your company. I adore how you make me laugh, how you care for me, how you listen to my rambles about my clumsiness. It is a tragedy how those inanimate objects just jump out at you. I love you, and I would love you whether you were a prince, a king, or a beggar. And I love you. And if you want me to beg, I can get on my knees. You never fail to fluster me. The way the blush runs across your skin, it's beautiful. We have a visitor. Hey! Sharing is caring, and I don't care about you. Fucking brat. Hephaestus, I need your assistance. Hephaestus. Hello? Am I invisible? Hello? You're not invisible. He just gets stuck in his head sometimes. Well, how do you get him unstuck? Aphrodite usually just kisses him or bites him or gives him a hickey or two until he responds. Oh. Ew, gross. I'm not going to be doing that. Fine, hold this. The sooner I help you, the sooner you get out of my house. I appreciate the help. In all honesty, I'd rather not touch anyone. Hephaestus. Ares, why didn't you say anything? You can strip. I'm almost done with your armor. We have a visitor? By all means, don't let me get in your guys' way. Ares, you heard your man. Strip. He's not my man, and I don't strip for anyone. If I can recall correctly, you did strip for me the other night. This isn't... Athena, did you eat my bread? What bread? I don't remember you having any. Why are you here, Athena? I'm calling in a favor. Boys, dinner's ready. Thank you for letting us stay here until we return to Ithaca. No thanks needed. You're my brother, your family. You're allowed to stay here as long as you'd like. At least this is a lot more cozier and welcoming compared to the palace. It might be small, but it's mine. That's a lot of food. You didn't have to feed an army. You're only feeding us. What can I say? I'm a sucker for soup. Oh, is that black broth? Just like we used to make it. I haven't had that in years. You sure gotta be one lucky boy, Telemachus. Pesto here knows all of our family recipes. I didn't know you cooked. That's because I usually don't. I don't like getting in the chef's ways, and the palace cooks already have enough to deal with. I'm sure our cooks would love to have a night off if you ever wanted to cook at our palace. I'd like that. When we were little, we used to sneak into the palace kitchen while it was still dark, and Pesto and I would cook and make all sorts of concoctions. We did burn a thing or two, but I think we got the hang of it at the end. You must tell me more. There's plenty of night for stories. Serve yourself first before the food gets cold. I must have misheard. You stopped me mid-project to request that I make you rings. You don't have to do the fine details or anything like that. Whatever's easier. I really just need the materials. Are you not a god of tinkering yourself? Why must I do your work? Because someone is no longer Daddy's favorite. To be fair, I don't think I was ever Dad's favorite to begin with. First to God games, then you lose to a mere mortal. Pathetic. Why is it that the gods have to come out on top every time? She deserved to win. Fascinating. I might have been thinking differently of you, Athena. What does that even mean? You're a clever girl, Athena. How about you use that brain of yours? Unlike you and Ares, I was outcasted. I had to claw my way back to Mount Olympus to get the power and recognition that I rightfully deserved. And I was outcasted because of my deformities. Hef, we've gone over this. Your limping does not define you. Some gods do only see me for my disabilities. If anyone is so worried about your mobility and disabilities, I will personally carry you to wherever you need to be. You deserve to be here just as much as I do. In short, Athena, not all gods and goddesses see themselves above everyone else, but the majority of them do. And it's good to see that you are willing to step down and appreciate other people's accomplishments and to acknowledge that you might not be perfect. Does that mean you'll do it? I guess I'll have to cook one of these nights to repay you for your hospitality. Hey kid, glad to see you're not drowning in your mind anymore. I feel better after talking to Telemachus. Thanks for being there for me. Anytime. Hope you don't mind, I brought some extra guests for tonight's dinner. What? Stratius. Ha, that still gets you. I swear you're a cat. I got bread. I'll trade you for some soup. Of course, take a seat. Telemachus, this is another one of my brothers. Pleasure to meet you. I'm, my boyfriend. That explains why you weren't at the palace. Well, it's not the same without you, so hope you don't mind our intrusion. You make it sound like I'm the life of the party. I usually just sit in the corner. You sit in the corner, find the nearest animal, and befriend it. You know, that is why we used to get his attention by going pss, 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 pss. Because that's the same noise we make for the cats. Pesto somehow manages to befriend every stray cat in the area. Wait, are you the reason that the cats are invading our palace gardens? Oh, look at that. This soup needs salt. Don't get all bashful now. Yeah, I know you heard me. Oh, sorry, can't hear. The soup really needs salt. Are you my paid actor? Boys, I'm home. Let's get a cute little cuddle puddle going. Oh, Athena, you're here. Well, if you want to be invited, you can. Ugh, no, I'd rather fight Ares than cuddle him. I can invite you now if you'd like. Blah. I just got home. You're not going anywhere. If you say so. Wow, you really are on a short leash. What did you say? Oh, that would be so cute. Maybe we should all get matching collars. I can work on that after I wrap up with Athena's rings. Wait, seriously, you'll do it? It's a simple enough task. Stop by in 3 days. Thank you. I owe you one, I promise. And have fun with your cuddling and touching and stuff. Sorry to think she doesn't like being touched. Yeah, I always forget how hot your sister is. I know, right? She's so pretty. If you guys like her so much, why don't you go after her? Jealousy, thy name is Ares. I'm pretty sure all I need is right here. I was able to snack some dessert. And I got the wine. Oh, Xephron, artist. That's my boyfriend over there. Huh. Wait, you were serious about being gay? I thought it was a joke. I mean, it could still be a joke. He could still be really committed to the bit. Thank you for being here. Give me that wine. Wine? Let's get this party started. Hey, baby brother. Wait, who's that? Oh my god, he's cute. I call dibs. Balikasti, you cannot call dibs. He's my boyfriend. You're just jealous that I called dibs first. No, I'm serious. He is my boyfriend. Hey, good evening. You must be a child of Zeus, because you look just divine. No, my dad's Odysseus, the king of Ithaca. Then you probably won't have a problem calling me Zeus because I'm an animal in bed. Way to pivot hard. By Locasti, leave him alone, you're married. I can see where you learned your pickup lines from. It was a joint effort, I think. Pesto might be a smooth talker because of me and Antilocus. I bet it'll be just as a pleasure to meet him than it was to meet you. Oh, you're so sweet. Are you sure I can't persuade you? You can keep trying, but you won't get anywhere. You two have had a long day of travel. You should head on out of here soon. Thank you for bringing everyone here. I was worried with me leaving the palace that I wouldn't even be able to introduce Telemachus to anyone of my family other than you guys. I was serious when I said you're not alone. You have all of us. We've all been there for you, and we will still be staying here with you. We might have our ups and downs, but I'm proud to be a part of this family. And we're proud of you. This is Stratus, my little prince. Have you had your fill of socializing and drinking for the night? It's been good. It has been eventful. Your family's funny. And they're just jealous that I snatched you up first. Hey. What? We get to share a bed. Just the way I like it. Come on, let me carry you to bed. I can walk. Yeah, but I best start smothering you in my arms now. Oh, it's you. Don't be so excited, I'm just here for the rings. So, how are you holding up? Peachy. Honestly, I hate him. It's not that surprising. Arachne did what she had to escape her mind. She's been very depressed lately, and I feel for her. She was thriving in her art. I'm not surprised that he took away her skills at weaving, but I am disappointed. She shouldn't have challenged a god. It's a tragedy that she took her own life. I'm sorry. What? She didn't die? Athena, it's pretty obvious she left. No, she... I walked in on her tying the noose, but she didn't die. You poor thing. Wait, she didn't die? No, I gave her a choice. Here, look at this. What is... Oh my god, ew, what is that? I gave her two options. Either I could turn around, walk away, pretend I didn't see anything and she could continue, or I could give her the ability to weave whatever she could reach. But it would come at a cost. You disobeyed Zeus. I did not. I found a loophole. And honestly, I just wanted to give her a chance to have her spark back. In this way, she can weave a web as far as she can reach. You brought her joy back. Those humans have changed you. They've made you softer. Is that a bad thing? I don't think so. Are we going to continue standing here staring at my husband while he's working, or are you actually going to ask him if he's done with the rings? I would prefer not to touch him, but how would I get his attention otherwise? What? Ares, do you guys usually get his attention by making out with him or something? I mean, that's the funnest way to get his attention, but that's not the only way. I tried clapping near his ears, and he didn't even flinch. How am I supposed to get his attention? You just need to talk about one of his favorite things to kind of, snap him out of it. It can bring up tinkering, or I guess theoretically it would be you two, so, Aphrodite is hot, and Ares exists. Is that really all you have to say about us? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know you well enough to talk about you. Ares is your brother. Yeah, and I don't even know his favorite color. By the gods. Honey, should I buy a donkey? Yes, the answer is always yes, we should buy a donkey. That was instantaneous. What kind of magic did you use? What can I say? He likes donkeys. There's so many reasons to like donkeys. They're like the guard dog of the equine world. They're a lot braver than horses. And I like their big, stupid ears. They're so fluffy and large and comically big for their size. If we'd have to get like two. So then it has a friend, and we could maybe get more. I could build some pens, and we can have a little farm of donkeys. No, they're big and they're not even that cute. There's also mini donkeys. Now that we have your attention, are the rings done?
We used to be untouchable, now it's just uncomfortable. Holding back the tears while you stood so strong. It used to feel like ecstasy, now you'll be the death of me. Baby, tell me, what did I do so wrong? Don't you know I'm hurting while you dance around the room? Right now it's perfect. Swear I'm happy that you're finally feeling worth it. I'm just mad it isn't me you think deserves it. No, I don't deserve this, don't you know?
Ooh, that's shiny. What is it? I thought of using diamonds, pearls, even aquamarine, but this is what I ended up with. Is that particles of sea glass? Yeah, I started by making a base, and then I incorporated shards of sea glass into the center ring. And then I just polished it all off until it's smooth. It looks like they're glowing. Why would you use sea glass? It's a pretty new technique and an even newer material. It's gorgeous nonetheless. Telemachus is a prince off the coast. It seemed fitting, and kind of reminded me of my own roots. It reminded you of your mom's. Hera? No, none of this really represents her. Not my birth giver. The mothers that raised me, Theratis and Euronome, they are my true mothers. The ocean nymphs. They rescued me as I was left to drown in the ocean. They raised me as one of their own. What was that about? I'm happy this is one you decided on. I think I'll suit them the best. You made plenty of prototypes. What can I say? I was inspired. Aphrodite's the one that actually blessed them. You blessed them? It's no big deal or anything, just eternal love and loyalty. I guess you're not so bad. Seeing as you're doing this for your little humans, not so bad either. They're not my little humans. I don't own them. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. That was a good fight. God, what are you doing here? Aphrodite, a caveman seemed to have wandered into your home. Oh, Ares, so sorry, didn't realize that was you. Name the date and place and I'll fight you. Oh, that's surprising. You've never been one for planning. Ares, your armor. It got damaged in the last fight. I know you worked so hard trying to make the altercations to my armor. I'm sorry I was so rough with it. I made it so it would help protect you better. I'd rather my inventions take the brunt of the force rather than you. Maybe I should go fight more often. I want Hephaestus to fawn all over me like he is with you. I didn't get hurt on purpose. Oh, so you got hurt by accident. You know, that's the best way to see your flaws. If you want me to repair this, you need to stay still. It's so hard when Athena's so punchable. This has been so fun. Are you sure that my siblings have not just been harassing you for the past 5 days? It can get kind of overwhelming. I understand if you want a break from them. And miss out on their stories? No, I feel like I've learned more about you these past 5 days than I have in the past few months of knowing you. Telemachus, I understand if you need a break from all this. Yeah, this is a change of pace than what I'm used to, especially compared to my day-to-day. I'm not used to socializing this much, but this is so enjoyable. I'm having the time of my life, I assure you. And on top of that, it's great to see something other than my own kingdom. Even when I was out looking for my dad, I didn't really get to stop and see the scenery. And this way I get to really enjoy something new. With you. If you desired, I would travel the world with you. Pretty boy, come show us how skilled your hands are. Just a moment. Are you sure you're going to be alright for a little bit? I'm going to show them some of my pottery techniques, and they're going to show me how to metalwork. Go, have fun. With the sun so high and bright, I will be taking a nap. Stratius is right. You are a cat. Feed me once, and I shall always return to you. Mess with me, and I shall bite and claw the shit out of you. I could be worse things. Sweet dreams. Rest up, and I shall reunite with you soon. I will dream of you until then. Such a goober. Little bird, why are you pecking at me? I am not food, nor do I have food. Boo. By the gods, Athena! You know, for being a prince of a warrior, your defenses are pretty weak. Defenses? I was just trying to take a nap. If you want to strengthen your defenses, I could train you. I have gotten enough training from my brothers, thank you very much. One can never have enough training. Here. What is it? I feel like I shouldn't just take things from gods. What if it's a trap? Why would you say that? You literally just lectured me about having my defenses down and not expecting the unexpected. Clever boy. It's rings. What? You needed rings. I have acquired rings for you. Athena, why would you do such a thing? I have made many mistakes in my lifetime, but Telemachus has deemed himself my friend. And I might not have many of those. So I cherish our relationship. And if you are to bring him a gift, I thought I should help. Athena, you know, you are more than his friend. By the stories he says, you are closer to family to him. Even after everything I did with his father. I'll find a way to repay you for the rings. I greatly appreciate it. But I know guilt when I see it and hear it. If I were you, I would talk to him. He's a lot more forgiving than you may realize. No repayment needed. It's not wise to owe a god or goddess anything. Oh, so you just want my fingers to be wet? You know, there's funner ways to get wet if you want me to show you some. You guys have to wet the clay to mold it into something. You know, you can totally wrap your arms around me and show me how it's done. That's so impractical. You have to wet it to soften it, and then it'll be a lot more pliable to move. I know there's another pickup line in there somewhere. Typically I'm not wet and soft. Wait, you should have made that one. Wait, should you have? Fuck. You guys keep working on this. Have fun, honestly. I'm gonna go check on the fire for the metal. Sure, let us know if you need any help. I think I can figure it out. Or, if I need some help, I might ask that little bird over there. Oh, that's strange. Usually owls aren't out this time of day. Little bird, care to give me a hand? Oh, gods! That bird is following him into the forge. Can he talk to animals? I feel like Pesto would have mentioned that. How are you making that into a bowl? Mine is more of like a wet lump. You're not using enough force. But if I use more force, it usually ends up tearing. You need to use less and more force. Just be better. Do better. Good luck. You've always been better at finding me compared to your mother. She looks for any pretty bird. I know to look for an owl. What are you doing in the forge? This isn't your typical medium to work with. I'm trying out metal work. It's probably not going to come out the best, but I thought I should give it a try. You're giving up on pottery? No, I'm just working on a project. What are you creating? Can I trust you to keep a secret? For you, I'd do just about anything. You are really one of my one and only friends. I am making some rings. What? A set of wedding rings. How many rings do you humans need? Typically 2. One for me and one for him. Your family always has been filled of overachievers. You always make us strive to become and want more. I think I'm gonna ask Pisistratus to marry me, and hopefully he says yes. You plan to carve these wedding bands with your blood and sweat. It might not be a grand gesture like a wedding bed, but this way he can have something to carry with him for all eternity. Every day, you remind me of your father more and more. Thank you, Athena. Care to assist? This will be just like when I taught you how to mold pottery. You've taught me how to create so many things in my life, and I hope you continue. Move over. I'll show you how it's done. I know we're like a day early, but you're saying that Pisistratus and my son Telemachus is not here at the castle? I have no son. I'm pretty sure you have 9 children, and 7 of them are sons. I even vividly remember working with 2 of them. He stripped his title as a prince and turned his back on his family. Surely there must be some sort of information we're missing here. He stripped his title? A family seems very important to the young fellow. Apparently not. I must have failed him. Surely you have not failed the young lad. You are wise, King Nestor, and I understand that family values is more heightened to you due to the fact that Hercules, don't mention that vile name. Fine, he who shall not be named took a toll and took away many lives of your family. He took all of the lives of my brothers. I was the only one left to rule. Not to diminish your accomplishments, you have done a lovely job ruling, and you've even created an even bigger family with your children. Pisistratus has made it clear that he does not value family morals and does not value in the growth of our kingdom. I'm unsure what has transpired between you two, but given your loss of your brothers and those closest to you, and he is your son, do you truly not... Axel. Oh, cut to commercial. Okay, fair. Next episode, I guess. You're right, my bad. No matter what happens between you two, he is your son. Are you truly not going to forgive him for whatever this is? You have given me something to think about. If you are truly here for your boy and the former prince, they're living at the edge of the city in a small villa, housed by my eldest daughter. It does seem fairly quiet in the palace. Are you here by yourself? It seems the rest of my children have sided with their brother. Well, thank you for your time. I won't impose any longer, and I won't pry. Thank you for letting us know where our boy is. Do my eyes deceive me? King of Ithaca! Long time no see. There's Meaty. Zanu Scar. Just a misstep during sparring. You must be a god to remember everyone's faces and features. Oh, if anything, I'm cursed by the gods. Tell me, how was your travels? Was it all safe? It was great. It was a little less than ideal. Turns out, since Odysseus is still on Poseidon's bad side, and Poseidon is the god of horses, even though we tried multiple horses, every time Odysseus would get bucked off. Bucking, rearing. They did try and roll on me a couple times, and there was a few trying to have me fall off from a wall. Oh, I didn't think about that. How did you two get here, then? Well, I took my horse, and then I kind of had him ride a cow. She looked pretty stunning on that light draft horse, and I looked kind of silly riding on a cow. Even though I was silly, it was functional. And if it works, it works. I'm happy you two were able to find us. I was meant to get you after you arrive tomorrow. Odysseus is just a little nervous traveling, so I figured getting here a little early would be fine. My last journey was not ideal, but I would travel anywhere for my son. You were fine. I was there to protect you. It did go a lot smoother with you there. Any journey you go on, I will follow. Oh, speaking about arriving and your palace and your dad and Pesto having some sort of weird feud going on. Feud is, to put it lightly. They got into a bit of an argument. Dad tried to surprise marry him off the moment he got here, not giving him a chance to explain himself, and then struck him. So I separated them, and now Pesto and Dad are not allowed to see each other right now. Oh, he laid a hand on our boy? No. Telemachus wasn't even in the room. I made sure that Pisadisi came to go get him and make sure that he was safe while this all occurred. No, we weren't talking about Telemachus. We were talking about Pisistratus. He laid a hand on my boy. Odysseus, let me borrow your weapon. Quite a dilemma. We probably shouldn't break in Pisistratus's new spear. We just got that engraved and we haven't even given it to him as an engagement present quite yet. I have a fairly dull sword. That would be perfect, thank you. Just give me a moment, boys. I will be right back. I just want to have a quick chat with your father. Just don't be too rough with him. We wouldn't want another war on our hands. Is your wife good to go by herself? She looks gorgeous when she's filled with rage. Oh, yeah, she'll be fine. What are you thinking about, my little prince? The air here smells differently. I'm used to being by the sea, so it's a lot more salty. It's not bad, it's just different. You're homesick, I get that. Homesick is a good term. But I do adore watching the stars with you. I adore doing just about anything with you. You have given up so much just to be with me. And I just want you to know, if I was in your shoes, I would do the same. I would remove my title. You know I never would ask you to. I would cancel any existing plans just to stay with you. Even if you were homesick. Wait, why are you getting on your knee? Change everything just to be in your life. Homesick, but I'd leave it all behind. What are you taking out of your pocket? I would leave it all behind just to be with you, night after night after night. Pisistratus, will you marry me? No. No? I mean, yes, but no, but, oh, maybe it's too soon of a question to ask you. I'm so sorry. No, let me just, no. You keep stop saying no. Yes. No. Oh, you don't like the ring. I can throw it in the river if you'd like. No, this is for you. No, it's fine. I can honestly throw away the rings. Oh, there's more rings. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, but, oh, I'm so, I cannot propose. I had a whole plan. My little prince. Will you marry me? You can still do the plan if you'd like. I'll take you on a night of celebration if you decide to say yes. I would say yes to you in every lifetime. I love you. And I adore you. Hey, I know that cow anywhere. What is a cow doing here? Maria. Maria? Maria. Tell me, little prince, how do you know this cow? Oh, I can spot her anywhere. She's one of the cows from the palace. What are you doing here, girl? They must be a day early. Well, the surprise is already ruined. What surprise? Oh, was there more rings? I think we have enough rings. No, I got your parents' approval for proposing. I know they mean so much to you, so I figured I should ask them for your hand. Really? You did that? I thought you were terrified of my dad. Still am. Still am. He only tried to kill you that one time. And once is enough. Oh, Telemachus, I thought I heard your voice out here. Dad, why did you bring my cow out here? I rode her to get here. I tried to convince your mom that I could have rode in a mule or a donkey. Literally anything else would have been better. But she instead tacked up the cow and said this should work. She sure must like you if she actually lets you ride her. Oh, I thought I was just being weird. Do you typically ride cows? Oh, Mom got me a draft horse to ride, and even though I think we get along, my first ride was on this cow. Why? I was terrified I was going to fall and crack my head open on the horse. And the cow seemed a lot calmer. So Mom just put me in a field and then stuck me on there. And it was fine. And then sooner or later I worked up the courage to ride the draft horse. Which was fine. Until a week after I started riding the draft horse and I got flung off. But we get along now. Maybe I should be riding cows more often. I like those rings on your hands, son. Oh, thanks. I made this one, so we have matching bands. And then, Pestistratus got this one for me. I might have had help from a little owl. Me too. Athena helped you make rings too? No, she just gave them to me. Athena, you say? Yeah. I hear she's been waiting to talk to you, Dad. Tonight's about you guys. Your mother should be home soon. I'll talk to her soon. I promise. Oh, my boy got engaged! Come here! Mom, you're covered in blood. Mom, no, don't touch me. Oh, am I still covered in blood? I thought I washed it all away. My adorned, only your hands are washed. You have blood coated all over yourself. Oh, gods, Mom, not again. Oh, my little prince is going down. Oh, okay, I'm going down with you. Okay. Oh, how romantic. He's catching him while he falls. Oh, I remember when you used to carry me around like that. I bet I can still carry you around. Get in my arms. My adorned, you're gonna get both of our clothes filthy. You should get changed first. Change first, and then I'll try carrying you. You're the strongest person I know. Of course you can still carry me. But if you want to try, we can try. I wonder if I can lift you above my head. I wonder if I can throw you far. The night's still young. Let's try. Am I in your arms because we're cuddling? Or did I pass out again? Both.
With you over and over again. I don't care where or when, no matter how long it's been, you're mine. Don't tell me you're not the same person.
You guide my friends safely home. Do you normally bless donkeys? That's no donkey, that's a draft horse. What? No, horses breathe fire. What? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they breathe fire and eat human flesh. Are the mares of Diomedes more horses or monsters? By the gods, that sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, I did help a couple of them, destroy their master and eat him. Why? He wasn't letting the mares have fun and fornicate. Why would I not? She does have a point. Sometimes you guys talk, and I don't regret living amongst the mortals for most of my life. Bet Achilles was probably a better sibling than Athena is. I'm here just trying to bless Penelope's horse to assure them safe travels. Why are you guys stalking me? I'm not stalking you. I'm just here to bless the couple that has the rings that my husband made. Didn't you already bless the rings? Why do you need to bless the couple? No reason. I don't trust you. She likes seeing mortals in love. She cried for a week when Penelope and Odysseus reunited. That was just really heartwarming. Here, my dear, for your tears. Thank you. It's just heartwarming. Ew, do you need to cry? Say ew one more time and I'm going to be crying on you. Athena, I didn't know you had a weakness for emotions. I do not. So if we can't get a donkey, can we at least take the cow home? No, it's not even a cute cow. Yeah, sure, as long as you take care of it. No, you are not taking Maria home with you. Excuse me? I mean, this cow. Nope, no, you said Maria? No, that would be stupid. Who would name a cow that? Personally, I would prefer like a Frank or Bruce. That would be a better name. I'm pretty sure the cow is a girl. Frankie, Bruce, E. Your inventions may be brilliant, but your naming needs a little bit of work. Honestly, I'm just trying to name things better than Dionysus. He named his donkey Badonkadonk. We really need to get you more friends. He might be awful at naming things, but he's still a good guy. Now that I think about it, are you actually friends with him, or are you just more drinking pals? And he has a donkey that you can pet. Boys, can we circle back to Athena calling the cow Maria? I don't recall such a thing happening. Oh, the great Athena has gone so soft. You know what? I'm not in charge. Eat the cow for all I care. No. I can tell from here you care very much. No, I don't. I've never once cared. You care about this horse. You care about Odysseus. And I'm guessing you are going to care so much about this Telemachus. There's nothing to care about. I am just observing the humans, and I would never care for any human, really. I beg to differ. Let's go see this young prince. Or we could not, and we could start a war or something. Tempting. Nope, we have a prince to meet. It's kind of impressive that your mom can throw your dad so far. It's kind of impressive that my father just lets my mother throw him across the room. With her skill, I'm tempted to have her throw me too. This is weirdly fun. You can try, but there's a chance she's gonna bonk your head on the ceiling like she did with me when I was a child. Let it go, Telemachus. It happened once. Once was enough, mother. Oh, you're fine. I was building up your defense. Ah, thank you for the advice. No one should pick me up and throw me. Oh, so it's okay if I just pick you up and not throw you. I'm taller than you. Yes, but your build is smaller. I bet you weigh nothing. Come into my arms. No. Please? How about we try in our own chambers tonight? Oh, some added privacy. I'd be down. That way no one sees you when you drop me. Ye of little faith. Guys, we have company. Who approaches? King of Ithaca. Athena. Athena! I'm here to grace you with my presence. Athena, thank you so much for your help. He said yes. And we love the rings. Thank you for everything you've done. Telemachus. Thank you. Might I remind you I'm a goddess. You're immortal. You shouldn't be so trusting. I could hurt you. I'm sorry. I know better. Athena, what's got you on edge? You used to babysit him. You're allowed to touch him. I'm not traveling alone, little wolf. I must have misheard. You were a babysitter? That's not very godly of you. If it isn't the great Odysseus. I used to babysit Achilles as a child. Not very godly of me either. Honey, I'm trying to bully Athena, not you. It was very generous and noble of you. Athena, on the other hand, pathetic. Hold on a second. Are the gods mad? Why are the gods mad? I don't know, but I don't like the way he's approaching you. Get behind me. I'm not some damsel in distress. I can fend for myself. Oh no. I only sent you with one ring. Why do you have two? Hephaestus made the rings? I just assumed Athena stole them. I would never do such a thing. Yes, you would. Okay, I might. Great God, Hephaestus, can you please release me? Hephaestus, you're scaring the mortals again. I mean, it's kind of hot when he scares the mortals, right? Aphrodite, your husband, right? You think so? Your definition of hot is bizarre. The craftsmanship on this is phenomenal. They pair nicely. Thank you. Did you acquire them or did you make them? I made them. Athena's taught me everything I know, so it was really kind of her to help me with this. She's a big part of my life. I'm a goddess. I'm a big part of everyone's life, actually. Don't owe it all to the gods, kid. You got some skill. Thanks. Again, it's really all thanks to Athena. She's taught me about pottery and welding, and my mother to weave, and my father for woodworking. Family of crafters. Tell me, what about your lover? Oh, he doesn't have a craft yet. I'm more good at breaking things than I am of creating. That's not true. You made me that book, and your writings and your poems were phenomenal. You liked my writings? More than you'll probably ever know. I'm astonished by his craftsmanship. This mortal's pretty amazing. I was mostly here to just spy on the newlyweds and bully Athena. But if you'd like, we can just kidnap the mortal. We aren't married yet. We're not newlyweds. My little prince, maybe that's not the part you should be focusing on. I like this plan. All right. 1 cow and 1 mortal. No, wait. Telemachus, don't. Pisistratus, where am I? Where did everyone go? Hephaestus, I offer you a gift. For no reason, really. Don't think about it. We can throw it out if you'd like. Are you guys having trouble breathing too? Your lungs sound weak. I know you guys want to shower me in love and affection, but we need to talk about your gift giving. I just got kidnapped. You know, when they warn you about the gods kidnapping you, usually it revolves around Zeus and not you guys. We didn't kidnap you. We just, we're taking you on a fun adventure. This doesn't feel very fun. You wanted a pet. I would make a terrible pet. Yeah, I wanted a donkey, not a cow. I'm not fat. We're not talking about you. Okay, fine. I can return the cow. But do you not like the human? I thought, you guys could be friends. I already have a friend, Dionysus. I feel like maybe you should have more than one friend. What? He's a good guy. He listens to me while I trauma dump. He's kind of a drunk. You can still be a good guy and a drunk. Well, this mortal doesn't reek of wine. Curse my good hygiene. You seem to like him, so I figured you could have him. It's kind of sweet in like a terrifying way. You both create stuff with your hands, and you're both very skillful and smart. Ares, I know you meant to do this out of the kindness of your heart, and I know you're just a bit confused when it comes to emotions. I'm great with emotions! I hate to remind you I'm a simple man. I don't need the spoils of the gods. I can make things myself. I can tinker whenever I want, which is good enough. And I have both you and Aphrodite to fill my heart. I appreciate your gesture, but I really don't need a human to keep me company. I have you. But what if I'm not enough? Whatever time or attention you give me, Ares, it will be enough. What would you want me to do now? If you wanted, we can go steal Dionysus's donkey. We're not stealing my friend's donkey. Does he have to be your one and only friend? I'm not making more friends. He's exhausting enough. I don't mean to inconvenience you guys, but can you drop me off with my fiancé and or parents on your way to go steal this donkey? Telemachus. Has my family not been tortured enough? Athena, why did your friends take away my son? They are not my friends. Ares is my brother. I'd rather punch him than call him my friend. Pisistratus, don't fret. I'm sure Telemachus is fine. He's been surrounded by gods most of his life. Athena babysat him. He will be okay. He knows how to act around them. He knows to be cautious. My emotions can wait. I will walk up Mount Olympus by myself if I have to drag him back down here with me. He is not leaving me this easily. Oh, what a fierce warrior spirit you have. I would do anything for Telemachus. I would rather burn this city to a crisp to draw the attentions of the gods and then handle them myself than to just have him simply taken from me. I have fought gods before, yet the fire in his eyes sent a shiver down my spine. That actually shocked me, too. I did not think the little squirt had it in him.